courageous girl. Malaika and Jemina were cousins living in Afghanistan. They studied together till class 5 when Malaika's father decided not to send her to school anymore. Poor Malaika. She could not study after class 5. Jemina's father soon found a job in the US and her family shifted there. Malaika's father decided to get her married. Poor Malaika. She cried and then went to sleep. That night, she dreamt that she had started going to school again. The next morning, she courageously told her father, "Abu Jan, I don't want to marry now. I want to continue my study." Her strict father scolded her a lot. Malaika was upset. The next day, a surprise awaited her when Jemina's father came from the US. He said that he was taking Malaika to the US to give her good education. After a lot of discussion and arguments, Malaika's father agreed to the proposal. Malaika is a happy girl now. The brave Angela. Little Angela was in class 2, but she was intelligent beyond her years. She would often watch her mother cook in the kitchen and wonder at the tasty dishes her mother made. Her mother used to scold her to go and study. She did not like Angela coming to the kitchen. One day, Angela's mother was cooking in the kitchen when she came and stood by her side. Her mother shouted at her to go and study. Angela went to her room. After a long time, she went to the kitchen again but was aghast to see that the gas burner had been turned on and no one was there. The flames were raging high. She had seen how her mother operated a gas stove, so she immediately turned off the burner. Just then, her mother came. Her neighbor had called her downstairs and she had completely forgotten about the gas stove. The mother praised Angela for averting a danger. The brave Afro-American girl. Helena was a sweet little girl who was as innocent as any child. Helena was an African girl who lived in America. When Helena complained to her mother, she told her, "My sweet child, you are too weak and too poor to do anything. It was been always like that here in America." Poor Helena felt bad, but she decided to do something. She grew up and studied well. She wrote poems, stories, and essays to show the black people's feelings and suffering. When the white people read her poems and stories, they felt ashamed of their behavior. The brave Birsa. Birsa lived in a happy society. This society had everything one needed. Every child in this society heard the stories of their brave ancestors. The men, the women, and the children in this society were hard working. Then one day, some outsiders came to this society. The outsiders were treated well, but they did not treat the people of this society well. The outsiders took away the land and forest. So, the people of this society became poor. They were never poor before. The people of this society could not do anything because they had no weapons to fight with. The outsiders had guns to fight with. Then brave Birsa decided that he would arrange his men, train them to be fighters, and fight against the outsiders. Birsa fought the outsiders with bows and arrows. The outsiders had guns, but in the end, Birsa won the battle, and the outsiders were driven away.
Thanks for watching. Do like, share, subscribe to Sahil Book House.